In today's video, I want to go back on the topic of Super Mario Maker modding, since I never really talked about it in such a while, even though I consider myself a Super Mario Maker modder, because I do know how to mod the game thanks to my friends. So for today's video, it's going to be nothing but Super Mario Maker mods. All of the mods I'm going to be talking about in this video will be available on the Super Mario Maker modding website, Mario Making Mods. That's www.mariomods.net. Let's start this off with a new ability that we are now able to do in Super Mario Maker, and that is the ability to replace the new Super Mario Bros. U backgrounds. Now, technically, we were able to mod the backgrounds back then, but all we were able to do is edit the sprites of the bushes or edit the background sky or things like that. And we were all able to do that back then with like the autumn mod that had like a pinkish background to it. But now we are able to fully replace the background with either a 2D image or a 3D modeled background, which is insane. This has been something in development for a while, but it hasn't been really fully completed until now. In fact, back then, we were able to replace the new Super Mario Bros. U backgrounds in Super Mario Maker for Nintendo 3DS. But that's because the backgrounds there were 2D images, while this here is 3D models. So now we're not only able to replace the backgrounds in the 3DS version of the game, but now able to replace the backgrounds in the Wii U version of the game, which is awesome. So now, let's take a look at a mod that I talked about previously that just got itself a big update because of this new ability, the new Super Mario Bros. DS mod. Originally, the mod was made by Steve, but there was another version of the new Super Mario Bros. DS mod that was made by a German Super Mario Maker modder who goes by the name Louis Kowski. I hope I pronounced that name right. Originally, the mod had the same background as the original Super Mario Maker New Super Mario Bros. U ground theme, but now it actually has the background that was in the new Super Mario Bros. DS game. And it just doesn't stop there with the ground theme. They also have underground, underwater, ghost house, airship, and castle theme. The entire new Super Mario Bros. U theme was completely replaced with the DS theme, and I love it to bits. Also, by the way, I just love how I just completely segued from talking about us being able to replace backgrounds with a new theme that was made because of us replacing backgrounds, but whatever. One of my personal favorite things about the mod is how they dealt with the bump mapping in the game, because bump mapping makes it look all 3D. And, oh my god, how they did it was awesome, because these look like they were actually done by Nintendo themselves, especially the Change Hut model and the Dry Bones model. Both of them look fabulous and as if they were done by Nintendo themselves. I also love how they dealt with the airship theme, because there wasn't an actual airship theme in New Super Mario Bros. For the DS. Next up is another intense mod that was based on a theme a lot of people wanted in Super Mario Maker, and that is the Super Mario Bros. All-Stars theme. And as the title suggests, it is a mod that replaces the Super Mario Bros. 1 theme with the theme from Super Mario Bros. In the game Super Mario All-Stars. Again, like the new Super Mario Bros. Mod, it was made by Louis Kowski, and just like before, it replaces all 6 course themes. And I have to say, I love the amount of effort that this guy put into making this mod possible. Honestly, this is one of the best looking mods I've ever seen. And finally, the last thing that I wanted to talk about comes from Super Mario Maker Vanilla Revamped. Not only that it got a big update recently in June, but it also has a new version that's coming out soon, called Super Mario Maker Vanilla Revamped Hard Mode. Now, you might be wondering, how is it going to be called Hard Mode if all it is going to be changing the themes up a bit? It's a little bit more than that, buddy. Okay, to explain what's going on, they actually changed the physics of how enemies work, like Goombas and Hammer Brothers and Koopa Troopas, so that way they act completely different. Like, for example, you can't really squish Goombas anymore, or you can't really hit Hammer Brothers anymore, so there's gotta be some different ways that you need to kill these enemies, and I think the Fire Flower might end up changing as well. So this is gonna be a really interesting version of Super Mario Maker, and I can't wait to try it out when it comes out soon. And that's everything I have to talk about for today. That's all the recent stuff that's gonna be coming on to the Super Mario Maker Modding Community, and as you can tell, things are going to be changing up a bit when it comes to modding Super Mario Maker, and I am so happy for it. This is going to bring so many ideas and so many possibilities to the table. So what are your thoughts on all the cool things that's been happening to Super Mario Maker? Do you like it or do you hate it? Tell me in the comments. And if you have any other suggestions for what you want me to talk about next, and if you have any fan art that wants to submit to me, you can submit it all via Twitter, Discord, comment section below, my message board, or in the community tab. And if you did enjoy this video, hit the like button, and if you're new, the subscribe button, and the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload a video. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. And before I go, I should mention I'm actually working on a new mod right now that is based on the Super Mario Brothers 1986 Japanese animated movie. So that's going to be interesting. I can't wait for that to come out soon. I'm going to try my best to get it out as soon as I can. I don't want to force myself to get it out there, so that's going to be also a pain. And I do also apologize for the future delay in uploading because I got a lot of school stuff to do and I don't want to overwork myself. Speaking of which, Jade Animation released a video related to overworking, so if you want to go check out that video, it will be in the description below. It's a really interesting video and I recommend you go check it out if you're wondering what it's like to overwork yourself. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.